Let's return to our top story now. US presidential hopeful Donald Trump is the centre of attention here in Britain today in the British Parliament, as MPs here are going to be debating whether or not he should be banned from the country over his remarks about Muslims. Well, it's all causing quite a stir. Let's take you to Westminster. The BBC's Rob Watson is there for us. This is an interesting one, isn't it, Rob?
It is, absolutely. Welcome to Westminster, where not for the first time a US presidential election spilled over into the rest of the world in a rather spectacular fashion. It has to be said, I don't want to spoil anybody's fun. There isn't going to be a vote when they start debating this in 4 hours' time. They're not going to change any laws, and let's face it, they're not going to ban Donald Trump, but they're certainly going to have a good old chinwag. And we are going to start our debate here a little bit early. And with me is Kate Andrews, who's from the Adam Smith Institute and also from Republicans Abroad. Let's start off, Kate. You think it's a dumb idea banning Donald Trump, don't you? Why?
It's a very silly idea. Look, his comments a month ago about Muslims immigrating to the United States were deeply offensive. Suggesting that millions of people shouldn't be allowed to come for a period of time is so thoughtless and so offensive. But the problem with this petition today is that after Donald Trump called for an ideology to be banned from a country, over 500,000 people in the UK signed up to ban somebody for their ideology.
OK, so very quickly, what do you say to those people in Britain who say, well, look, we've banned 85 or so extremist Muslim preachers who've said horrible things about homosexuals. Why not ban him? It looks like you're just favouring the kind of the rich and the white.
People who are banned from the UK should be banned on the principle that they have taken part in criminal activity that's not legal here in the UK, or that they are imminently a threat to the UK. Many of the people who have been banned from the UK, I don't believe, have been banned on good principle. Their speech has been criminalized when there's been no suspicion that they're going to take part in criminal activity. Right,
well, let's stick to Donald Trump then, very briefly. I mean, what do you think he's thinking about all of this? Is he thinking, whoopee, more publicity?
Well, he doesn't need any more publicity, but that's exactly what he's getting. And frankly, I think this just feeds into his entire campaign that the world has gone too PC and that you can be criminalized for having an opinion. That's exactly what's being debated today, and it feeds into his rhetoric. His rhetoric on the whole, I think, is mostly wrong, and I think a lot of the progress that we've made in the past years have created a more thoughtful society, but this is really starting to tap he thinks is criminalization of freedom of speech.
And very, very briefly, I mean, is this going to play any part in Americans' consciousness in their presidential campaign? Or is it just like, oh, look, there you go, some red buses behind your policeman helmets, all part of that eccentricity of Britain?
Britain is certainly eccentric and often thought to be very smart in the minds of Americans, but I think that this is just going to gain some traction today in America. People are probably going to laugh. They're going to find it funny. It is relatively amusing. Is it really the best time that MPs could be putting towards a debate? Probably not.
Kate Andrews, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
There you go, the debate starting in about 4 hours.
And continues here as well. Rob, thanks so much for that. Rob Watson there at Westminster. Do stay with us here on BBC World News, still to come.